Hey guys, it's Will here, and welcome to the month 3 hobby update for Tale of Four Gamers. So this month we've got a lot to add because we're jumping from 600 up to 1,000 points, which has given some of the guys opportunities to add some really big, expensive stuff to their list, or just lots of smaller stuff. So without further ado, let's take a look at what people have been working on. So first up, we're going to look at Adam's Tyranids. Now this Tervagon is his main edition this month, and I think this is looking really nice. Adam's painting and his converting is really coming along very nicely, and I love what he's got with the green slime on the base here. That's looking really cool. And obviously, if you're going to take a Tervagon, you're going to want to add some more gaunts, so I believe that's going to take up the bulk of his army with his extra 400 points this month. But we shall see. He has also been working on some other stuff. So he's got this Toxicrene. I don't think he's going to be able to fit this in, but you never know. Tyranids are quite cheap at the moment, and as this little video here shows, he has magnetized the tentacles so they can be easily removed for storage and transportation. But wait, there's more. He's also got these Carnifexes he's been working on. Now, obviously, these won't be coming in as well this month, but he's really discovered how much airbrushing can speed up your painting, and so he's now batch painting Carnifexes. So this Tyranid army is going to be well ahead of the points for this month. Obviously, he'll only play the 1,000 points, but he's going to have a lot more done, and coming along very nicely indeed. Now next up we've got Tom, and yes, this is just a base in the shot at the moment, but as you know, Tom was using Magnus the Red last month, and although he was looking stunning, there were still a few bits needed to finish off, and one of those was the basing, so he's done a new scenic base for him with some Dreadnought parts there. So once that goes on to Magnus, that's going to look really nice. But he's finally started to get there with his infantry as well, been working on his Scarab Occult Terminators. And as you can see, Tom is a big fan of airbrushing, and it's producing some very nice results. These Scarab Occult Terminators are looking lovely. The blue on there is almost iridescent. And he's done some quite funky effects on the swords as well. This one he was trying out like a purple fade on there. So yeah, that should look nice, especially once they're onto their scenic bases, such as here and this guy here. So yeah, expect Terminators this month. Very, very shiny, very, very expensive elite Terminators. Sam, on the other hand, hasn't actually sort of posted much up as completed yet. Now, we have still got another week to go, so yeah, I'm sure at the rate Sam paints, that shouldn't be a problem. But he's been kind of locked in a battle over basilisks with GW. These things keep going out of stock on their website, and because of the sort of artillery theme he's going to be working with, he wants, I think he was originally planned to add 2 of them this month. He's finally got his hands on one of them. I'm not sure if the second one's turned up yet, but like I say, we've got a week, and Sam is a very fast painter. This commissar that he's adding only took him 40 minutes to paint, so, you know, he should have plenty of time to paint 2 basilisks in a week. That's no trouble for Sam. Then on to me, last but hopefully not least. So as you can see, I've been working on my Primaris Captain, the guy in Gravis armour from the Dark Imperium box set, and I figured the best way to get good results, especially with a cape, would be to paint him in 2 separate parts. The cape and backpack and the weapon ammo feed are all one component, so I left that off the model so I could get round the back. And as you can see, I've done a little bit of converting here. This isn't the finished model. I still need to do some weathering and like lighting techniques, but the conversion is the weapon. So thought a war scythe would look better than a mastercrafted power sword for the size of the Emperor. Obviously it has the same effect in game, but just looks a bit cooler. So the actual blade is courtesy of Adam. He lent me gave me some Tyranid bits, so it's actually a Tyranid scything talon on there, mounted on some Grey Knight components, make an effective looking Scythes of the Emperor war scythe. I remember at the end of last month's video, I was saying, should I add a Dreadnought? Should I add Inceptors? And I've gone for the Redemptor Dreadnought. Looking really cool in this shot here, and this is just him assembled on the scenic base I've been working on for him, using some of the Imperial building kits. And I've tried to magnetize the main weapon on there, the what's it called, Avenger Gatling Cannon? No, not Avenger Gatling Cannon, Onslaught Heavy Gatling Cannon. But the standard magnets have turned out to be too heavy, so it will kind of just about balance, but the moment you touch it, the gun falls off. Still got a week to go, so hopefully by the time I actually get it on the table, I'll have got hold of some bigger magnets, so I can actually run that as a proper magnetized weapon. Because, sometimes in other games I might want to take the plasma cannon instead. But anyway, that's what we're adding this month. Playing the game in just over a week, so there's a little bit more time to finish stuff off, but yeah, should be good. This time around, rather than the 4-player games we've played in the last 2 months, we're playing 2 games, so I'll be playing against Adam, and Tom will be playing against Sam. 1,000 points, Maelstrom of War missions. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon for the games. Bye.